What's up? What's good? It's your girl Jasmine back with another video on the channel. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. So today, we got, some people's GOAT, MJ, talking about Larry Bird. Well, actually rating Larry Bird over LeBron James, who also just made history. You know what I'm saying? Um, he just did the scoring record. He's number one now. He beat Kareem. So, in some people's case, they said, that's what makes him the GOAT. Some people look at rings. Some people just look at stats. Some people look at accomplishments. That doesn't include rings. So, like I always say, what is your GOAT? What makes your GOAT a GOAT? Like, what makes your athlete a GOAT? I would love to know. But let's go ahead and get into this video. If you don't know what to do, like, comment, subscribe, and click that notification bell so you know notification when I post. If you are a consistent supporter, thank you for watching me. Thank you for clicking on this video. Hopefully you will enjoy this video all the way through. If you are new to the channel, your very first time watching me, thank you for clicking on this video because you did not have to click on it. Hopefully you will subscribe and enjoy the content that I try to bring daily on this channel. So with that being said, let's see why MJ rates Larry Bird over LeBron James. Let's get it.
In the NBA together, Michael Jordan and Larry Bird were in a lot of tough matches. Even though his Ernest had a hard time beating Bird and the Boston Celtics, he had great individual games that made life very hard for the C's in the 1980s. Even after he stopped fighting with Larry for a long time, both as a player and as a head coach, Jordan had nothing but respect for Larry. No matter how many great small forwards came after Larry Bird, MJ thought Bird was the best.
Ooh, just off rip. There's a lot of small forwards that came out the Bird. If you had to do your top 5 small forwards of all time, who would it be? Let me marinate it. I got y'all at the end of the video.
Us off, Michael Jordan said Larry Bird is far better than LeBron James and any other small forward in NBA history. MJ really liked Bird because he was the one who helped him and Magic Johnson become the GOAT. Jordan had never won a game against Larry Legend, so when Larry said he was leaving the beautiful game, Jordan was glad. Even LeBron James, who is now considered one of the top 2 players of all time, couldn't convince MJ that he was better than Larry. Jordan wrote in the book, When the Game Was Ours, how much he admired Bird.
But look how it wasn't even that fast though for dude to be falling like that.
After him, the GOAT says that not even LeBron James could compare to Larry, which shows how great Jordan thought number 33 was.
And I'm going to agree with that. I feel like, well, I always say this, if you're a consistent supporter, you know I say this. I feel like when you can't compare different eras. That's just my opinion. I feel like you can't compare different eras because you don't know how LeBron would have played in that era. We don't know how Bird would have played in this era. Probably beasting like he did in the old era, but y'all get what I'm trying to say. Like, it's just 2 totally different games, 2 totally different speeds, 2 totally different rules. It's just different. But let's go.
Larry was a fight, said Michael Jordan. He is still. People always ask me who my top 5 players of all time are. And when I start to say Larry, they cut me off. You've got to be kidding me, they say.
Same,
he
bro.
Can't play with LeBron. You guys don't get it, I tell them. Larry is much better than any small forward who has ever played the game. In fact, I'm still not sure if he's a small forward or a power forward. The argument about who is better, LeBron James or Larry Bird, has been going on for a while. Many people think that James was the best small forward of all time before Bird, but Jordan was not so sure. Even Bird gave LeBron a lot of praise and said that some of his teammates' good games were because of him. Now that LeBron has made a lot of history in Miami, Cleveland, and Los Angeles, the debate may be over. But it would be interesting to know what Jordan thinks about it. Well, legendary picture of Michael Jordan playing ping pong while Larry Bird drinks beers, sitting...
This picture is so hard for so many different reasons because 1, they're not on the court, right? 2, they just bonding. Like, you could just tell they just straight bonding. 3, Jordan has a little bit of hair on his head, so he hasn't got a haircut. 4, Larry's chilling, got him a little beer. You can see like little kids' toys in the background, so the kids is there. There's somebody right here, so the families are together. You know what I'm saying? And then 5, they just having a good time. Like, he's playing ping pong, like it's chilling. It's a vibe. So I absolutely love this picture right here.
Next to children's toys. The famous Dream Team from 1992 was so good that it got its own spot in the Hall of Fame. After the U.S. didn't do as well as they wanted, they put together the best team the world had ever seen and dominated the Olympics in Barcelona. The team had great players from the 1980s and 90s, like Magic Johnson and Larry Bird, but Michael Jordan was the main draw. During the 1992 season, the Dream Team made a lot of history. One of them is that Michael Jordan made Chuck Daly play golf again just so he could beat him. him. It also looks like the team played a lot of ping pong. Someone said that Christian Leitner and Michael Jordan had played ping pong against each other more than once. And a famous picture from that time that shows Michael Jordan and Larry Bird has been found again. So many questions come to mind about what is going on here. Michael Jordan is playing ping pong, but is he winning? And why is Larry Bird on the floor with kids' toys all around him while he drinks beer? We need a lot more information, and I think we'd all like to know what happened in this picture. Maybe the famous Ahmad Rashad can tell us more. But no matter what the story is, NBA fans love that picture. There isn't a single NBA fan who doesn't love seeing pictures of some of the best players in the league. Fans had a lot to say about this picture in the comments. One person...
That's crazy because I've never seen that picture before in my life. And, you know, and the fact that, like, it gave that much controversy is crazy. But also, what I love about this is, yeah, they's competitive on the court, but the real relationship built off the court, like just respect, you know, with MJ, because, you know, like I said, some people think that MJ is the greatest ever, and I'm sure MJ believed the same thing. You know, he's like, ain't nobody touching me, but there still comes a point in time where you still respect other amazing, great players. That is a rare breed. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like that's just respect and love that MJ gave Larry, because he's like, that's a bad boy. You know what I'm saying? And that's rare when MJ say somebody's good like that.
And said, two legends just working through a rigorous pregame warm-up. What is even going on here? Asked someone else. During the Dream Team, Michael Jordan took over from Magic Johnson and Larry Bird, who had been playing for a long time. Since this happened a long time ago, fans only have pictures like this to remind them of that amazing time when the best of the best played together. Next, Kevin Durant says Michael Jordan is the GOAT, while LeBron James is the most accomplished player in NBA history. Michael Jordan...
See what I'm saying? So, like, people's reasonings on liking people is different. Like I said, LeBron James has accomplished so much in his career. Respect. You feel me? Respect as a fan. Respect as, you know, just somebody who used to play the game. Somebody who used to coach the game. You know what I'm saying? Like just respect, because the things that he does, from the longevity that he has done it, is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. But it just depends on how you look at a person, what considers them a GOAT.
Who was the most popular player in the NBA in the 1990s, and LeBron James, who was the most popular player in the NBA in the 2010s. Fans can't help but compare the two legends, even though they're both great in their own ways. Many people think that Jordan is the GOAT after looking at the careers side by side. On the other hand, there's still talk that James will want...
Are you ready for your second day of dub? Sheet felt moisturized all through the day. We will definitely be making the switch.
4 out of 5 parents who took the challenge switched. Will you switch?
YouTube TV has no hidden fees and includes unlimited DVR space. YouTube TV, try it free.
One day be better than the Bulls legend. But as of right now, if there's a pyramid of all-time GOATs, Mike is at the top, and Brooklyn Nets superstar Kevin Durant seems to agree. Jamal Crawford, who used to be a big name in the NBA, recently did an interview with Kevin Durant. At one point during the interview, Crawford asked KD to play a word game. Crawford then got Durant to say what he really thought about Michael Jordan and LeBron James. Braun, said Crawford. KD, most important, the best at what they do, about to pass Kareem, which is going to be a day. Crawford, Jordan, the GOAT, said KD. When he heard MJ's name, Durant didn't think twice. He definitely answered the first thing that came to mind. But that doesn't mean he didn't treat LeBron with respect. He actually gave him a lot of praise by saying that he was the best player. Speaking of that, LeBron has done a lot of great things in his career, but his record in the playoffs is without a doubt one of the best. When it comes to the playoffs, he can turn things around. Moving on, Michael Jordan showed some surprising humility when it came to the new NBA MVP trophy. When making an award, it can be hard to find the right balance between form and function. The piece has to make sense, but it can't be a complicated puzzle instead of a trophy. As an example, think about the new NBA MVP award. Mark Smith, who worked on Air Jordan, made the trophy, which is a clear nod to a famous Jordan dunk. There are also some references to his airness, like the statue that is 23.6 inches tall to honor MJ's number 23 and 6.
You know what's crazy? I'm a nerd head when it comes to basketball. Like, I love learning new information about this. Like, so this stuff right here is like, so I'm just soaking it all in, because it's like, I didn't know this. That's crazy.
NBA championships. But when it comes to the figure dunking the ball, the picture is meant to be unclear. It's not the face of Jordan. There's no jersey for the Chicago Bulls. It's a simple man. It looks like Jordan was the one who made that truth happen. The legend, who is known for being very competitive,
what number was he on the top
everyone
75?
by taking a step back. The trophy is about the person who gets it, not the man for whom it's named. This is right out of his mouth. The players should see themselves in this, not me. Smith told Roderick Boone of the Charlotte Observer. As soon as he said, not me, it made sense. I said, okay, this is a theme for everyone. This is not a uniformed man. This is a person trying to get to that. And the raw to refined story really became about how to put all of that together. That was a very hard task. It was a great problem to solve. Christopher Arena, the NBA's head of on-court and brand partnerships, shared a similar take. Jordan was grateful and flattered, and he really wanted to help design the trophy, he said. And I think that was his way of saying, I get it. I understand why players, league officials, and everyone else would want me to have that honor. But here's what it means to me, and here's what it should mean to the person who wins it. So that's why you could see how humble he was in the way the trophy was made. And while that might seem strange, Jordan was never afraid to flex his metaphorical muscles to show who was boss. So taking a step back isn't completely out of character, at least in terms of basketball history. In an old interview with Michael Wilbon, His Airness said that he wouldn't call himself the best out of respect for those who came before him. I would never...
Y'all think Jordan really knew that he was that guy back then? Like, in his head, y'all think he really knew it? Like, yes, confidence. Like, yeah, I'm sure he had confidence, but did you know, like, do y'all think that he really knew, like, he was that guy? He was unstoppable? Or y'all think he didn't realize it till, like, later down, like, when he was retired, and he was like, damn, I did my thing in the NBA. Like, I should have been way more cocky with it. Like, what y'all think?
Never say that I'm the best player if you asked me. That's because I never played against any of the league's players before Michael Jordan, he said. So from that point of view, MJ's view on the MVP award isn't all that surprising. Jordan may be a fierce competitor who's willing to beat anyone who gets in his way, but he seems to care about the NBA's past. Even though he wants to be the most popular guy on campus, not everything is about him. Well, Nike executive reveals Michael Jordan helped him design the MVP trophy. The NBA is taking a risk by changing the names of all the awards they give out at the end of the season. We knew that the MVP award for the finals is called the Bill Russell Award, that the MVP award for the All-Star Game is called the Kobe Bryant Award, and the award for the best player in the conference finals is called the Larry Bird and Magic Johnson Award. All of the NBA's regular season awards have been renamed after legendary players. The MVP award is now called the Michael Jordan Award. The NBA said that Jordan and Mark Smith, a retired VP of Innovation Special Projects at Nike Incorporated, and a Jordan brand designer, worked together to come up with the idea for the trophy. Smith and MJ talked about how the new trophy would be made. Smith said, I'm very proud to have worked with Michael Jordan to make the NBA's MVP trophy. The chance and challenge of a lifetime were to turn Michael's vision of his own quest for athletic success into this award. As we worked on this project together, it was very important to Michael that the figure did not look like him, but that the person who got the award could see himself in it. For Michael, it was enough that the award was named after him. The NBA will look to the MJ Award as a sign of excellence. But a lot of people have asked if the trophy shouldn't have been named after someone else. Well,
that was a good video. It kind of was more about MJ towards the end, but I still like the fact of how they talked about MJ rating Larry Bird over LeBron James. Y'all let me know down below, who would you rate over LeBron James? Also, tell me y'all, if you had to pick five small forwards, the best of all time, let me know. I want to see that in the comments as well. And if you're picking Larry or LeBron, my answer is simple. I'm picking Larry Bird all day. No disrespect to LeBron James. I think he's an amazing player, done great things. But because I think of it as, who you want to take the last shot on your team? Who do you trust more, Larry or LeBron? I'm going to go with Larry. I trust Larry. If your life was on the line, if your teammate's life was on the line, woo to woo to woo, who you trust more, Larry or LeBron? Larry, you feel me? LeBron ain't about to do that. LeBron ain't about, he might take the last shot, but ain't no guarantee it's going in, Larry, you gonna guarantee 99.9% that thing going in. And if it don't go in, it's gonna be that last time it will never go in type of thing. You know what I'm saying? And Larry trash talking, he back it up too, no matter who you are. So, life on the line, you calling Larry. LeBron, he's too nice sometimes. He's too nice. I feel like he should be way, personable and deeper than what he should be. But it's, like I said, it's two different eras. So y'all gotta let me know down below who y'all picking. If y'all agree with MJ, y'all picking Larry or LeBron. and your top small forwards down below. I'm curious, interested. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and push the notification bell. Let me know any other videos you'd like to see me do. That being said, see you guys next video.